So today we're gonna do a fun video, and I saw on TikTok, mostly on YouTube. I don't watch TikTok that much, but on YouTube I've seen people talk about this I am cold makeup challenge. I'm cold makeup look. We're gonna play with a lot of blush in today's video. So let's get started. I'm so excited to do this. I just finished watching my son's hockey game. He's far away from me, like 8-9 hours away, so I was able to watch it online. I'm gonna insert some clips, but in the meantime I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is in the shade Fair 1, and I just finished watching. I have a day off from work today, so I thought I should film a fun video for you guys. This really got me excited when I saw this makeup challenge. But anyways, I will insert a couple clips or videos here for you guys to see. He is playing in the Okanagan tournament, hockey tournament, AAA. So he's having a lot of fun there. And I'm so happy for him. He did really good in the game and they won the first game. So I'm going with my BK Beauty 101 brush. And yeah, now I have time to film. He has another game later on, but that's much later. So yeah, so this makeup challenge, it got me so excited because it involves a lot of blush, and it's that type of look that you get when you're outside in the cold. And it's really cold where I am, but right now we have a warm air coming through, and it warmed up the atmosphere from -27, -30 that we had to +2 right now. So imagine that. Okay, so for foundation, I want to go in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is in the shade 2. So I will show you some blushes and some swatches on what probably works for this type of challenge. I'm obviously going to go with one blush only, but I'm going to give you a couple options here. So for this, I'm going to go again with my BK Beauty 101 brush and just push the product into the face. I think this foundation is perfect because it just provides that enough glow to the face and enough coverage without making you look too makeup-y, like you're wearing makeup. And it smells really nice too. So now I'm gonna go with a dampened beauty sponge and just push everything in. I was looking for my mirror and it's right in front of me. So I don't think I'm gonna use concealer in today's video. For bronzer, we're not gonna use much bronzer because this is more of a wintry look. So that's why I chose my Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. This is in the shade medium dark, and of course I hit pan and I had to hide this away from me because it was getting to the point where I was just reaching for this a lot. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty 106 brush and just warm up the perimeter of the face a bit. Nothing too crazy, I hope. That's why I'm going with this one, because this is so blendable. It just blends into the skin, so you cannot overdo your bronzer. Very good for beginners. And I went with medium dark. I'm fair skin, like pretty fair. And medium dark works really good. So if you wanna know what type of shade to buy and you're not sure, I did go, I think this is the second shade, so I didn't go with the first one. It seemed too light, the first one. So if it's too light, you have to apply more product. Therefore, you're gonna go through the product a lot faster. And it's not a cheap product, right? So I just went with the darker one, and I rather apply little by little than have to always keep dipping and using the product too fast. And I think I'm gonna stop here with bronzer. We don't wanna be too bronzed. I love this. Look at this beautiful foundation, so nice and glowy. Ooh, okay, so let's move on to blushes. Let me swatch some for you and then I will show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so these are the blushes I'm thinking. Starting with this one. This is the LYS blush in the shade Empower, and it's this triangular one. The next one is the LYS blush in the shade Grateful. The next one is Makeup by Mario in the shade Dusty Rose. It's this one. And the next one, of course, it's my Patrick Ta in the shade Oh She's Different. This is the newer one, and maybe I'm not gonna use this one because I have used this one a lot in my videos, and I might use, I'm thinking of this one because I don't know, these are a little bit more mauvey, and I'm thinking more reddish pink, so I think this is the good choice right here. And I'm gonna go with the LYS in the shade Empower. I do have a review on my channel on the trio blushes that I purchased, and you can see how they perform, and you can see how they swatch and how they look on my face. I've tested them all out. This is probably my favorite out of them all, and I do recommend this type of formula. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use for now a Real Techniques. This is a deluxe crease brush, but it's smaller, so I'm gonna dab in here. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna apply it on the chin. This is gonna be interesting. One here, and then we're gonna do this wave technique here. This is how we want to apply it. Okay, look at this. What do you guys think? So it's okay, don't worry. Now we're gonna go in with a clean brush, and I'm gonna go in with the BK Beauty 109 and start blending. If you apply too much, you can always go with your foundation brush or sponge and diffuse it, but this is all about blush. So we want to mimic that we've been outside and we have been burned by the cold air. So now it's just blending time. Ooh, look at that. It's looking like it's freezing in here, but you want to blend it so that you don't have like sharp lines. You can always add more if you think you need more, which I do in this area here. So remember, when you use the blush, you want to use something that it's not super pigmented, because then it's going to be harder to blend and fix. So I don't recommend the Rare Beauty blushes. Those are very pigmented. Or if you do use them, maybe apply them to the back of your hand and then dip your brush slowly. Don't apply directly to the face. So we can go a little bit more here maybe, and here. So don't be afraid, because you can always bring it down by blending or diffusing it with foundation. So don't be afraid to do this challenge. I would love for you guys to do this challenge as well. This is not something I came up with, so it's not, this is not my idea. I've seen it on TikTok and YouTube, but if you do decide to do this challenge after watching my video, don't forget to tag me, because I would love to see your videos as well. So moving on to eyes, let's make sure that we have no creasing since we didn't set the eyes, and it's going to be something very simple. I'm gonna use, you can use any type of brown. I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath in the shade Statuesque, which is a very nice light brown. I'm just gonna add it a little bit in the crease, above the crease here, just to create a little bit of a nice shadow and not be too bland. Just like that, you can see how nice it just changes the eye a little bit. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm gonna use, you can always blush more. For the eyes, I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona Duo Chrome. This is in the shade, this is a top coat. This is in the shade Brown Mauve. And then I'm gonna top it with my Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Crystal Reflector Highlighter. Let's apply the Natasha Denona. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna use my finger for this. And this is a very simple eye, and there's no fallout with this Natasha Denona. It's just some really nice sparkle that it gives to the eye. So let's move on to my Makeup by Mario. I love this one. This is the perfect time right now to use it. And I'm gonna use my finger. Ooh, look at those nice flakes, and just dab it all over the eye. You wanna have this nice fairy dust, Cinderella type of sparkle all over your face. I mean, all over your eye. So you just dab it all over your eyelid. There's like no rule. If you go a little bit higher, it's not a big deal, because this is what you want your eyes to sparkle. Now, it's okay if it falls down your cheek. I've seen people actually adding this sparkle on the cheek. We are going to add a little bit more blush because I feel like we do need more. This is exactly how I look when I come from shoveling the snow or playing with the kids outside. So that's what we're mimicking today. And don't worry, you can go in with your sponge, remove any sharp lines. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. I love it. Okay, so for eyes, I'm gonna finish the eyes very simple with just mascara, and I'm gonna use my Merit mascara. I love this mascara. It's just perfect for lengthening and it provides enough volume. And this is the one in the shade Perfect Black, which is the only mascara that they have. So I'm gonna go apply this, enjoy this fun intermission, and I will be right back. So here is the mascara applied, and for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. You can choose any highlighter you want, but I'm gonna go in with this one from Natasha Denona. This is her Glam face palette, and I'm gonna use my finger and just add a little bit in the inner corner here for that extra highlight. Look at that. I love this highlighter. It is so intense and so pretty. You can go with a clean brush and diffuse it, and I think this looks so pretty. Now we have to move on to lips. So this is a close-up of the actual face and eyes. Lot of blush, I know, but we came from outside, -30 and freezing. I think it looks pretty. So for lips, I have really cute options here. And I have my Dior lip glow, and this is in the shade 006. It's a nice pink. And I'm going to top it off with my Haus Labs PhD oil in the shade Tint. And I'm not going to use any lip liner because when we come from outside or when we go outside, we don't put makeup on, right? Or a lip liner. So let's apply this. So we want to give the impression that the lips, we've been making them wet, and you know that cold kind of like freezes your lips and they turn them a little bit pinkish red. That's what we're trying to achieve. Maybe this is too pink, but I think it looks nice. And I'm going to go in with my Haus Labs lip oil just for that extra wet look. Now, don't go away. Let me show you something. Now, here we are. We're ready. We just came from outside, and I know my jacket makes a lot of noise because it's this type of shiny material. I try not to move too much, but I think that this look is just perfect. That wintry, nice, cold look that gives your cheeks like a hint of pink, and your lips. Kona, I'm filming. She's just digging in her bed. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you liked it, and if you do decide to create this video, don't forget to tag me. I would love to watch it, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.